What's going on, my fellow residents? This is me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to continue through our journey through Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In the last episode, we ended up saving Meg, and in this episode, we need to go and fight the Hydra. But first, we need to make this thing real quick. There we go. Don't think there's really anything else we can do in that shop. Just give me that. Yeah, you guys don't really need anything else, hopefully. Abilities. Good thing I checked this. Oh, I need that, actually. Nothing else. What do you have? MP Rage. Well, actually, fire's not going to be useful here at all, so. And then that actually might be useful. That one's not going to be that great because he needs to move around a bit. So yeah, this is the case where I would use a MP boost on a particular character. Yeah, I'll actually spread it apart, my party members, but I'm not putting it towards party members that are just in a specific world. That's not really worth it. Plus, I don't think they even get new abilities anyway, so. By the way, he got very lucky there. A second earlier and he would have died.
Champ, you're safe.
I failed.
It's not your fault.
I left everyone unprotected. Hades was right. I'm just a washout.
Ah, come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
Wonder Boy.
Phil's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
I'm some hero.
Yeah.
Don't suppose you got room for one more?
We're in.
Alright, I just tried to change the volume settings on my TV. Hopefully it's better now because, my goodness, I've been hearing echo way too much. And these recordings, you only hear them whenever I'm not talking, which is a decent amount of times during cutscenes. So, yay. Alright, so now we just need to beat this Hydra's head in. And, okay, that was a... that was fast. Alright, let's land. Okay, or not. If you're lucky enough, you'll land... Okay, that was weird. I'm not sure if anyone else saw that, but... If you're lucky, you'll be able to just land right on top of the Hydra. But yeah, I'm not having that... I'm not having the Hydra's back meme in my video. That... Goodness, that's annoying. I remember playing the game for the first time. I didn't actually know what to do because I was stupid and didn't know what a Hydra was. So... Phil was just yelling that forever, and... goodness. And I did this completely wrong. Really, you're supposed to do this in order from left to right or right to left, but I was stupid and just went for the middle. Not like it matters anyways. Alright. Yeah, it's the old legend of if you cut one Hydra head off, they'll just multiply. Alright, goodness. Doing this is a little bit difficult because the amount of projectiles and stuff that can just randomly hit you. And there's no way to protect yourself while you're in the air like this, so. They're about to attack. I don't know why they're still trying to attack. Oh, that's not that useful at all. Okay, so I guess the other ability I gave Goofy was better. I think I got the abilities mixed up. I didn't actually read. Oh my goodness, hit the head, please. Or you can get onto his head. that works. Okay. Oh, come on. Hold on. There's just some random number I don't know. Alright. Just keep going. By the way, you could see Meg over where... Oh my... no. I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay. But, Meg's right over here. Yeah. She's over here. And she'll actually give you stuff. If you go over to her. A lot of people probably don't know that, mainly because they either never saw Meg or never went over to her. Ow. But yeah, everyone who wants to actually try to contribute to the fight actually ends up doing so. Alright, let's get over here. Alright, and now we just get rid of all... It would be 6 Hydra heads. I'm pretty sure that's 6. I didn't actually count. But, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait... Yeah, that's 6 Hydra necks, so... I think. Unless I'm miscounting, which could be the case.
I let you down. I'm just... no use.
It's not your fault. Hey, even a god would be exhausted.
She's right. Give yourself a chance to rest.
There won't be any games for a while anyway.
I don't think that's exactly the best thing to mention right now.
Don't worry about Wonder Boy here. I'll look after him. Sora, Donald, Goofy, I owe you big time.
Hey, it's no big deal. Just let us know if Hades or the Heartless start acting up.
Even though
We'll take
they
care of
can't really do that.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
When did you three make Hero?
Let's save that for another time. We have to hit the road.
Another time as in 3.
Okay, don't be strangers.
Gosh, I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, take care, you guys. Stay a little longer next time. We got some serious training to catch up on.
Well, time to go. Oh, I almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.
I love that expression on Sora's face. It's like, oh, we know what time it is. And now we have our second, well, no, third Keyblade, technically. Aside from the default one.
Where is everyone else?
Beats me. They must have had some other matters to deal with.
Matters? You mean they had more important affairs to attend to than my return?
Well, see, there's this Organization 13 that keeps getting in the way.
Let those fools play their little game.
But what about that runt with the Keyblade? He's been a real pain, too.
I mean, he did kill you in one, so.
Very well then. I suppose you'd best tell me what's happened during my absence.
I'm assuming he would know everything, but not really, because he doesn't exactly know where Sora went.
well, I wonder where that
So, yeah. I guess everything as in terms of stuff aside from Sora and the group.
in the hole of the cornerstone. There's real sharp thorns everywhere. Oh, King Mickey, I wish you could hear me. The castle is in danger. We've got to do something soon. Donald? Goofy? Where are you?
Yeah, something bad is happening in Disney Castle, which, by the way, isn't a world that we could go in one, because it just wasn't. Although, I'm pretty sure it was originally supposed to be in one. I remember seeing a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 1 where Sora was walking around in Disney Castle, but I don't know why it was scrapped.
Must be nice to be home, huh? Well,
You know, something just don't feel quite right.
Yeah. Move it! Let's go! Queen Minnie needs to see you! The castle's in danger! Hurry, to the library!
Also, I feel like it's very convenient that we kind of just arrived here because they didn't really know what was wrong. They kind of just came here. It's a little weird and very convenient, but we're gonna try and ignore that, as well as ignore that sticker because unfortunately I can't reach it, even while I'm using Valor form. Alright, now we immediately have this music, which isn't exactly the best thing in the world, obviously, so this is going to take a good while. I'm going to try and get all the chests that are around here, because they have some pretty good synthesis items, and just regular items in general, that we're kind of going to need. But all the while, we have to fight a bunch of Heartless. Oh, right. Forgot. You can only open chests from, like, one side, or these a side that's not behind the chest. Okay, these guys are going to be a pain because if I'm in the air when they use like their self destruct attack, then I'm gonna take a lot of damage and die. So yeah, I need to hope that. Oh, actually, it's really good that I turned off Donald's fire because I forgot that I turned that off, because fire will set off their detonation like immediately, and I think it sets it off like at like 1 second or something like that. That or they explode immediately after using it. So yeah, it's a good thing oh my goodness, can I get this sticker please? There we go. But yeah, it's a very good thing I turned it off. That would be bad because I've had times where Donald ends up using fire and I almost die because of it. In fact, there might have been times where I ended up dying because of it. But yeah, this segment here is very easy to die in, mainly just because of the bomb enemies. All the other ones are fine for the most part. They don't really do too much. How did I miss that sticker? By the way, I'm kind of just running all over the place. There's stuff everywhere that I can get. Alright, chest all the way back there. And enemies right now? Yep. Enemies are just everywhere around chests and junk. Ow. I need to remember that I have that automatic counterattack thing. I remember the last episode. You're not... don't give me with that again. And I think what sucks here... no, they're just bombs right now. I thought there were a bunch of soldiers here, but I guess not. I forgot. I think I got Thunder, but I never actually checked. I'll have to check after this. Because I think I do have Thunder, even though I can't really use it all that much for right now. Yeah, I have Thunder. Fire's going to be pretty useful in a little bit, so I'm not going to get rid of the shortcut. Oh right, new Keyblade. Forgot about that too. Do I want to... Sure, I'll replace it now, and I'll put the Star Seeker back on this. Actually, it might have been better for the Kingdom Key to go on there, because its ability, like, it halves your damage when you're, it halves your damage whenever you're in critical health, which is, half health or lower. It's not when, when it's flashing red and you hear the annoying siren. Alright, is there anything else I'm missing? Well, other than Heartless? That Donald is taken out super easily? Oh, right! Speaking of which, I need to give Goofy back his other ability. The one where he throws his shield. Oh, well, that was, like, way too far away. I couldn't do anything with that. Oh, right. Really and truly, he doesn't need that. So, I'm gonna give him that back. Wait, I could have sworn I gave him... Oh, it was for the hyper healing. Okay, right. He didn't have enough. Get over here, you. Gotta make sure I don't use fire on these guys, even though fire is like a short range thing and I was nowhere near them. Oh goodness, there's a good amount of enemies here. So yeah, this is a very good spot for just grinding, I guess. And especially the next area. Oh my goodness. The next area, if I can ever get to it. Problem is, there's just so many enemies around here. Alright. Now we're good. And we're finally going to be using our first summon after not being able to for such a long time. But yeah, Olympus kind of just... It kind of just gives you the ability to use a summon and then says, oh wait, you kind of can't do that. Now, I'm not going to attack the enemies yet, because what I'm going to try and do is that I'm going to level up the form. Ow, stop it. Now, how it works is that when it comes to, well, summon leveling... Oh, goodness, you killed most of them. How it works is that most of... Well, I'm explaining this very poorly, because I'm trying to focus at the same time. But how it works is that for every bar that you use for a summon gauge, it will count as 1 point. And here's the weird thing. How it counts as a bar is whenever the number goes down, which is totally not correct, because here's something that you can do. You can like wait for the bar to get very low on like a number, and then you attack, and then it goes right back up and then immediately back down. So that way, it counts for every time that number changes. Well, every time that number changes downward. And I'm doing this very poorly. You're supposed to have a good amount of enemies around you. And this is why fire is very useful. You can just do that and bring the bar back up. Although it becomes an issue if my MP runs low. So I'm gonna wait. And if you can time it just right, you can have it so it goes down and then you can attack them. And thankfully the Keyblade adds like a little bit back to the summon gauge every time you hit an enemy. It's not like for every swipe, it's every individual like hit of an enemy. So yeah, you can level up the form, not the form, the drive like a lot if it doesn't run out. And it ran out, okay. Well, I got it to level 2 at least, that's not bad. I think you can get it to level 3 if you're really good, but it's also a major pain. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Although I think we were only halfway through the corridor, so... Oh my goodness, stop. Please. Why? My goodness, stop. We can't hit him. Can I not hit him? Okay, there. My goodness, that... Shadows, you never cease to amaze me. Never, ever do you cease to. Ah, goodness. That was actually like the worst display of a shadow I've ever seen in my life. We just could not hit him for the life of us. And also, again, another reason why fire is good. It just does, well, handles with crowds well. And that's at least to most of them. Alright, I thought there was a sticker in here, but I guess not. I don't know why I thought there was. Alright, torn pages, but we're not gonna go to the book yet. I want to try and get... Oh my goodness, you're in the way. I'm trying to shop right now. Anyways, I want to try and get all the pages before I end up going and doing all that. What can I buy? Ooh, that's actually really good. I'll replace my Midnight is actually really good. Donald needs as much defense as he can get, so let's give him the Dark and Firaga, and then I'll just give you this. Goofy doesn't really need too much in terms of, what is it? I can't think in terms of, like, defense, because he's basically like the tank of our group. Experience boost, very nice whenever we're low on health. Problem is, we're also on critical mode, so anything can, like, 1 or 2 shot us, so... Not going to be in there for very long, but when we can manage it, it'll be very good for us.
Your Majesty, Twin Many, we're back. You're here.
Your Royal Highness, did you happen to summon us?
Yes.
Where's the king?
Excuse is our friend Sora. Sora! The king told me all about you in his letters. He said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
Your Majesty, what are Heartless doing in your castle? Oh my, so those are the Heartless.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
I know I can count on you, Sora. Now there's something I'd like all of you to come and see. Would you please escort me to the audience chamber?
I might use that image for my thumbnail, but also since I'm doing, what is it, summon grinding, might use Chicken Little as a thumbnail.
Okay, we'll go tell them.
The whole castle?
We just gotta split up, Donald.
I'll make sure that everyone knows what's going on.
No, Sora, you just get lost.
Okay, then I'll stay with the queen.
Yeah, Sora doesn't really know the layout of the castle at all, and neither do we. We don't really see too much of the castle.
Right, ma'am?
Yes, Sora.
We have the garage, the garden, that corridor, this room, and then the audience chamber, and then a little bit after that, but other than that, we don't really see anything else. And also, we're by ourselves, so yay! Time to mess around with the stickers before we do anything else. This goes there. Wait, no, there. I'm being stupid. Yeah, that goes on top. I don't know why I didn't know that. You up there, and everything else is fine. This one is always a little weird. I believe that's wait, no. These go down. But that should be good. I don't think I need anything else. We should be... Oh, wait. Blizzard might not... Thunder. Yeah, I think Thunder might be better. Alright, well, let me... Didn't I just save? I feel like I did. Yeah, I did, but meh. Just save again anyways. Not like it really does anything bad. Hopefully. Alright, time to escort Queen, Minnie. And to be honest, this is like one of the better escorts of really the entire series, because Minnie's actually able to defend herself. She has a Pearl of Light, and then you could also do this when you're close to her. That way you can just smack the enemies away, so that you don't have to really deal with them, and they won't actually, like, harm her. Yeah, I have to do my best to make sure they don't harm... Wait, are those... Oh, those are the enemies. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, wait, are those the prizes? I've never seen her smack away the prizes before. Oh, goodness, this enemy. This enemy is a little bit of a pain to deal with, because A, it doesn't take damage from magic, or at least thunder, and then B, it also has like invincibility. Well, not invincibility. It has super armor. So basically, what that means is that whenever it's attacking and you're attacking it, it doesn't flinch.
As soon as the trouble started, I made sure to seal this room. Now then, shall we?
Yes, we shall. That should be fine. By the way, we also can't use dry form because we need party members for that. Well, Goofy specifically for the one form we have. And then we also can't use summons because I guess it's also because we don't have party members. It's odd. Wait, actually, can we? I don't think we can, but no, we can't. Okay. Alright, now this is an, this is a... Yay. This area is kind of bad, to be honest. It's just filled with a bunch of these pillar things, whatever these things are. I'm just gonna move very slowly, because if I move too far away, she's just gonna be comboed to death. And this is why this thing is bad, because these things are constantly moving towards you. Meaning you'll just be spending a lot of time spamming Faith. So that the enemies don't, you know, kill Minnie. I I mean, sure, this is good for leveling up, but my goodness, does it still suck because you have to stand here for like 5 years. Just pressing one button over and over until they're all dead. Or at least most of them. You can kind of just easily kill the rest of them. But actually, I should be able to level up from this if I kill enough, but I probably will. I don't know. Each of them will get around like 50 experience, so I might. But that's from the rate that it looks like. The only way I'll get it is if I like leave to kill the rest. And that was very close. That was a very good example of why you shouldn't leave Mini for like more than 2 seconds. By the way, to be honest, this is like the slowest I've ever actually done this. So yeah, I should be able to get it if I kill the rest. 50, 50, 50. That actually might be just barely enough. I can split off and kill these. Well, whatever. Alright. Aw, it'll be down by like 4 experience. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, it's only down by 4. Thankfully, they don't respawn, so don't have to worry about that. Come on. Yeah, calling Mini over, it takes a little bit of time.
Let's go.
Yay, auto summon. I don't like using auto summon. I don't really like using any auto ability in the game. Auto limit, auto, whatever form, auto, whatever. I just don't like them. I mean, we kind of did that ourselves, but whatever.
The room below is called the Hall of the Cornerstone. Our castle has always been safe from worlds that are evil, thanks to the Cornerstone of Light, which we keep down there.
The Cornerstone of Light?
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone. Oh, but look. The thorns, they must be the work of someone very evil. I wonder what this could mean.
Huh?
Magnificent!
No way.
Well, well, well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys.
Now you're gonna deal with me!
All in good time. I promise you'll be able to partake of my vengeance, but you must be patient.
Just what are you doing here, Maleficent?
Ah, Queen Minnie. Radiant as always. I'm here on a property venture. I want this castle for my own. However, it's a bit too bright for what I have in mind. I suppose I'll just have to fill every room with my personal touch of darkness.
You'd better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
Ooh, how frightening. Very well, I'll stop. Just as soon as the castle belongs to me.
Okay, that laugh wasn't drowned out at all.
Nothing like this has ever happened before. I looked through all the records in the library, but I couldn't find a single clue.
Oh, huh? Well, we should go ask somebody who knows lots of stuff that ain't in any book.
Yes, that's perfect. Merlin just might know something about this mess. Let's ask his advice.
We saw him in Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah. Let's go.
It's kind of good that they tell you exactly what you need to do, because if they didn't, it's just like, well, who do we know? They, like, the player would just have to go around in different worlds and see, like, oh, who would be perfect. It also doesn't help that, like, the whole world ordering thing and how you can't take party members with you to other worlds, except for Donald and Goofy, of course. But, yeah. Let's go talk to Merlin real quick.
Anybody home?
The castle's in danger.
What is all that racket? Oh, I thought. Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Really?
Wait a minute! Let's talk about the problem! It's Magnificent! She's back!
Where? Inside the castle?
Yup, and Heartless too.
Oh dear.
Magnificent wants to send over the whole castle and own it! She filled the whole cornerstone with tiny bags and she's gonna fill it with...
Okay, all I heard was Maleficent wants to take over the castle. After that, everything else just gone. This is why this game needs subtitles. If you didn't, you would not understand Donald sometimes, dude.
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself. Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
What's that?
My boy, that is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Oh, boy!
We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him.
Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger. Listen carefully, Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your keyblade.
Got it.
You'll get down on us!
And now, one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
I'll just trust you to not do any... I'll just trust you not to do anything stupid by just, you know, not telling you what it is. I swear, it's so much easier to just tell them what it is so that they don't do it. So that they'll know what it... I mean, in terms of, like, story, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but my goodness, I really just hate moments like that. But next episode, going to be going into that door to help save the Cornerstone of Light. But until Goofy's in the way, until the next video, take care.